QuickTime. Where's my QuickTime? Okay, so we have 42. So obviously you understand that from the top to the bottom is a diameter, so it's 84, right? So the middle is has to be 42. So 42 is your midline. Is that okay? Everybody get that, right? So this is 42. Okay, so A is negative, but what does the amplitude? It's also 42. So this is also 42.
Why is it 42? Oh.
Because that's the amplitude. Because you're gonna go like this, and this is 42, and this is 42. Because it's going like this. I don't know you ever seen this before, but I have show you guys on the graph before like this. Where's that thing at? Right here. So imagine that I'm moving up the K. K is the midline, so it's 42. So it's like this, right? But my amplitude is going to be 42 as well. So that way you can see this. So you see this rotation. So this tire is moving really fast, so we're going to increase the speed. Okay. So you see that wheel is rotating? Let's go to like maybe further down. That says 200. 2000. Okay, so let's rotate this. Maybe near slower so that way you can see it. So this is how you rotate. So you're rotating and generate a graph. Does that make sense? So that's why in the middle part it's 42, and you go up 42, go down 42. But you want to start going to the bottom, right? You want to start going to the bottom. So you see that graph is going to go down first. Remember that first graph is actually going down. So it's going to be negative 42 rather than positive 42. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, so we have this. C is probably going to be at 0 because there was not, we start at a midline and it's going 0. So the hardest thing is to figure out B. Now, 2 revolution per second. Yes.
So is it every time the things at the midline sees 0, or can it like?
Well, it depends. If you, let's say, if you like, depend on which part of the graph you start with, right? What if you start right here? Then if this is a pi over 6, then you can say that's pi over 6. Because what if I say I want a positive sign? Then I start there. So I can start here, here. So all the signs going to be deciding to all the midline intersections. And that's how you decide what it's going to be. Is this okay? Okay. 2 revolution per second. So that means what? We have to figure out what 1 revolution, right? One revolution is equal to it's a half second, right? So half second, your graph's gonna go completely rotation. So half second is gonna give you a periods. Does that make sense? Is equal to what? 2 pi over b. Is that okay? So cross multiply, b is equal to 4 pi. And that's how you get 4 pi. Did anybody get a right answer? Okay, I think all you guys got it upside up the other way.
Yeah, we forgot that.
Huh? You said 1/2 is the time it takes to go to one period, right? So 1/2 has to equal to 2 pi over b. Yes, Anna? Oh no, 5 or 6. I'm just pointing out random example. Don't worry about 5 or 6. We start at 0. And then we figure out all the value. Is this difficult? And the problem is you have to figure out which one revolution. And the time that takes one revolution, you set it equal to 2 pi over b, right? And you can figure out what b is because your goal is to find out the b. You have the time it takes to do a periods. So both Winston, Sophia, and Emily and Lyndon, you guys all make similar mistakes. Right, it's a similar mistake, right? So yeah, you cannot make this mistake. Okay, so those are easy AP exam questions. Just have to figure out what this is. This is actually your first FRQ. Believe it or not. Yeah. So you should go through this worksheet. The reason why I want you to go through this worksheet is you should start reading the question you never seen before. Because my questions, always homework questions, very similar pattern. It's always the same. So AP exam is you have to encounter different things. So when you look at things, you gotta learn to say, okay, what did he talk about? Like, for example, we pick a random question, right? We'll just pick a question that you probably never seen before, and let's try it and see what happened. That just pick this one. I mean, this one everybody can do. I mean, have you seen this question in my test? No. But have you seen something that able to do this question? Yes. Right? You're gonna say, oh no, I never seen this. Yeah, you never seen it, but I teach you all the fundamental to get this. Some people doesn't even need a pencil to work it out. You can write it down so you can check it's right. Because if you say the answer, everyone's gonna be like, Lyndon's so smart. Then they start trying. I used to do that before. Like I have one smart kid, Gianluca, and I will work out with him. I say, whatever you answer +2, and you shout it. And only I know that he got a right answer. Everybody will follow him. That's it. And people who follow him will be wrong. He went to Caltech. He's very smart. Full ride scholarship to Caltech. Physics major. I have to agree with you on that one. I hate physics.
Oh, yeah, physics.
Didn't you take physics?
I did. I didn't like it. I like chemistry better than physics.
You like calculus?
I think math get to a certain point is really difficult. Like especially when you go to linear algebra. What? I mean, I can handle it, but it's difficult even for me. Like I'm pretty smart at math, but get to a point I was like, I think this is out of my league, so I had to quit. Like people can do it, probably him, like can do it, but I wasn't ever nearly as smart as him.
Huh?
That is crazy.
Go Okay, zero, Peninsula, and all that stuff.
Yeah, the charges.
Yeah.
You probably say, "Oh, I never seen this." Wait, this is not my test question. Oh, come on, Winston.
Oh, no, never mind. I got that.
It's easy, light work,
Yeah, 'cause it's between
light work.
years.
It would be like, oh my god, it's so hard. There's so many questions. No, there's a lot of questions you know. I mean, I want to let you practice the question you never seen before, so it's okay because AP exam you're gonna see the question that's not the same pattern as me. You're gonna get used to it. Draw the reference triangle based on the quadrant and figure out all the information, and then figure out what is cotent data. Lilian, did it done? No, just started. Where's Diego?
Oh wait, that was
No way. He's skipping it. But if he was skipping the test, he wouldn't be here tomorrow.
Dude, you don't need to take a picture. You have this file. Give you a whole file. You can do it in itself. You guys got an answer? Okay, sorry. Miranda, you got it?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do the last one though. Like the other one.
Which one?
Like the three ten.
310 thing? That's easy.
I think you get 310 and then you get 5 or 6.
Yeah, just pick
And
the.
then just multiply.
Just multiply by the -3. You figure out what tangent to 13 pi over 6.
Yeah. Then multiply by.
Oh, so it's negative. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like you guys would say, "Oh no, my God, it's hard," but it's not that bad.
Wait.
What?
The one that we just like did, the one that you just put up. Is it
Which one? 15?
Is it B or D? Oh, it is gonna be a negative. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. It's a
Why is it in the fourth part?
It tells you.
It's just between
in
five-
between.
Oh.
You gotta draw your reference angle
You're
based
right.
on the
Never
quadrant. And that's why I told you guys, when you draw a reference angle, you have to draw in the correct quadrant. Like those are the things that are easy to help you.
We come like Stepper, bro.
Become like stuff here.
I did miss the negative. I said I'll do it now. Whenever I'm giving an answer, I'm gonna add a negative to it.
Okay, so you're gonna say, "I never teach you this question." I teach you this question.
Yo, what? Oh, bro, come on.
Oh, it's cheap.
But it's hard to Okay, art. Art thing is.
Be careful though. Be careful this question.
97/360 times the diameter, which is what's like the arc length? This is
No,
2 pi. This is 97/360.
Wait, it's asking the total length. It's not asking for the area.
It's 60 pi.
The sidewalk. Look at the sidewalk.
60 times 97.
Why does that look like?
Divided by 360.
Why not?
And then you have to add.
They want to be like that.
60 times 97.
Imagine a bunch of old people walk around there.
Wait,
It's not fixed. 10 years, meter, 60.
it's in 5 hours. 97.
Don't you have to add that?
No?
60 pounds.
Yeah, because that's low.
That's 2 hours.
Total length.
But the sidewalk would
Oh,
all be around.
you're right.
But don't you have to
Ah, some people's reading. Winston doesn't read.
I didn't read these.
Winston's like, "I'm Hispanic. I don't read."
It just makes it harder. So now I have to do the thing for others.
You don't have to do other side. Just add them.
It's 30.
Just add them.
Oh my god. add
Oh,
50
you're
meters.
right. Oh, I thought it was like a whole high. Like it was like a whole. Just my confidence for tomorrow.
I'll bet money on Winston though.
Bro.
How much you want to bet?
I'll bet time bucks with you. 3 more time bucks.
Why does he lose to Winston NEA?
I give him 5 time bucks. I'll give you the green ball time. You know how hard it is to get time bucks from green ball?
Bro.
Yes,
It's not harder than me because I didn't give out any. I think Puhan's mad at me for not using the time box.
What?
That sounds about right.
What?
You just give it to us.
Yeah, you just
I told him I don't even know where I put it. I'm so unorganized. I don't want to put it there. Yeah, March 29th.
No, we've been over this. It's not gonna work for me.
Then it's gonna be the day before, Friday.
What's March 29th? Is it Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like after school. It's the same day.
I'm having ping pong Friday here. You taking tests on the other one?
I probably got something March 28th.
Like freak out mock exam?
So now.
That's the only one I want you to sit through. Like the other one, we're gonna do it together because I only want a baseline where you at. A baseline of say what's the minimum score you can get. No? There's sort of 3, but the other 2 we're gonna take in class. But you cannot miss that first one because we want to see if we can improve from the first one to the second one to the third one.
So you don't want us to study for the first one?
Well, we're just gonna try your best to do things. Yeah, no, just like to see where you are, because that way we can see like how those questions, like which kind of things that you don't understand. Because my test in transition to that test is gonna be a little bit of. Other teacher already talked about like how to face those tests. I haven't because I talk about more foundational stuff. So you're gonna do better next year, but this year we're gonna have to.
It's nothing but the total wins, right? Mr. Can you make a different date? I can't do either of those. Like to add the,
I'm always here, so just let me know.
because I have a game on that Friday and then Saturdays.
Saturdays what?
Saturdays, 29th is April.
We'll find a way. Tomorrow's test, do you know how to convert coordinates or no? Coordinates, okay?
You should send like a study guide.
Okay, I'll write out a few questions. Okay, I'll write down a few questions. So that says negative root 3 and minus comma negative 3. And I say, hey, can you find out the polar coordinates? Can you do that? Convert to polar. Right? So what if you have a rectangular, what you have polar, can you convert to rectangular? So 7 pi over 4 and 6. Yeah, so can you convert to rectangular? Can you convert sine of 2x less equal to cosine of x? Solve for x. That's okay? Okay, so can you convert r square sine theta r square of sine 2 theta is equal to 5. Can you find a rectangular equation? Rectangular equation? I think that's a question Emily asked me the other day, right? Was it you? Oh, you got it right. Somebody else asked me that question.
Wait,
you?
what do we have to do?
Watching it live right now.
Mr. Yang?
Huh?
What do we have to do?
You had to convert to a rectangular equation.
Last two.
Yeah, you should like.
That's the same one.
phone on. How did you- Let's see,
Is
you
this
gotta
test
promote
gonna
your
go on the
screen.
grade book?
Probably not. Probably next week. Next week. But I'll see.
What about the other one of the
I will put in.
Are you gonna try to smoke my cut for
Yes.
Thank you so much, Mr. Yu. Don't forget about my SAT. My new
I know. Emily and you. Yes.
And just maybe throw a little like one more point because I know my grade got 99 and I really like it.
Did all three of them?
I think we should give
If you put in my grade book,
I forgot to put my
Three and take. I was
You would have one.
yeah.
Yeah, we should put it
Oh shoot!
We worked hard at those scores.
Oh.
Everyone else liked it.
You gotta really destroy this.
Yeah, I did like it.
I'll give you some proving identity questions.
Yes.
Proving identity question. Let me see what is good one.
Oh.
Oh shoot! See if you got through that.
It only says once.
Oh, I got through like. Whoa!
Yo, just keep writing that.
Basically, don't forget to end the stream.
Okay.
Is that close time?
If we did more than one practice AG, did we get more extra credit?
I did say yes.
I did too.
Okay, that's good. Show me.
Can I show you tomorrow? Oh yeah.
I'm just trying to help you grade and helping you SAT. So I'm not like saying okay, you cannot do it. I think it's good. That's fine. You have to do minimum one. Yeah, I'll put up. I'll write a couple more questions up.
No. How about how you fight that many? That many? 300. Have you ever seen one of them? They're vicious as fuck. Are you? Yeah, what is it? Yeah, get out of TikTok, we're gonna start studying. The performance I saw there was not like the rival for me.
Oh, bro, I'm a shit on you.
Never have a rival.
Severe. I'm gonna grade your 2 tests tomorrow right away. I'm gonna see like.
No, bro, you're gonna ruin my weekend this weekend. You're gonna ruin my spring break and then I'm gonna be depressed about that. Because if I get a lower score than him, I'll be so mad, so I'm just gonna be studying math on the spring break. Yes, yeah, please. No, we're gonna get wrecked. I already got sent my feelings, so we're not doing it. Did you memorize the formulas? Did you learn the unit system? Alright, bet. You cooking tomorrow? Nah. Hell yeah. Even he's gonna get a higher score than you.
Ilias, you know your unit circle. Can you tell me what's the cosine of -2 pi over 3? that just means the first value, like for example, you have a shift, like for example, this is 0, and then you add every quarter period, so that help you graph.
So just every single quarter period.
Yeah, just add every single point from your starting point.
I'm gonna get more than this. You're gonna like bonus question. You gotta put like a hard bonus question, so like
There's like a hard proof.
hard. No, that's what.
Yesterday I saw a question that's really good. It's a log question. You wanna see it? What's a x log of x is equal to 1,0,0,0,0,0 x, and solve for x.
Yo, that's insane.
Dude, you hit the test ready? I'm gonna take it today.
You come in tomorrow because I'm not writing one right now. You should have told me earlier. If you told me earlier, it'd be fun. For ping pong Thursday. Are you gonna show up on Thursday? Are you gonna show up on Saturday? You're gonna come in. Sophia, you wanna come in on Saturday for ping pong?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up. Honestly, I might not have a racket. They don't go on Canada.
Huh?
I might not have a racket. They don't go on racket.
You can borrow mine. They have a lot you can borrow too, but you can borrow mine.
Give me the problem. Give me stuff you think you can't solve. Let's take it good.
I just do the test like in middle class for proctor.
You're freaking Vincent out today.
I was walking around like walking.
Did they say it was a hard test?
Yeah. It's like, oh, didn't get most of it.
They didn't get most of it?
I think they said like it was basically like a lot of new concepts. So.
That's weak.
No. I have a weird.
It was wording.
Yeah.
Do you have any minute?
What?
About January. I like lost hearing in both my ears.
Why?
Ringing.
I don't want to.
Well, I'll do it for you.
You gonna do everything?
I know you won't. You won't let me, but I will. Oh my gosh! Look how dirty my shoes got.
Why your shoelace so weird?
They came like that.
All right.
$20 off the
Huh?
for Corbin. If you give me $20, I'll use it. He was pulling his wallet out. I was like, what?
Damn, bro, you're not dabbing me up.
What?
You didn't make the test yet?
I didn't make a test, but you didn't tell me you're gonna take it early.
I did. I promise I did.
You did?
Yeah, yesterday after school.
Oh, you say you're gonna be out of town.
Yeah. Nathan's not taking a test on Thursday. I say give it a 0, Mr. Yeah.
Bro, I need to take this.
That's unexcused absence. Unexcused absence. That's a 0 right there.